All right, this is going to be Riders on the Storm by The Doors. So we have a keyboard intro, and then the verse gets going, and you have these little fills on guitar that come in. We have like a... Okay, so we had 2, 2, 2, 0, 2 on the D string, and then we have... So there's a little bit of a hammer there. Hammer to the 2 there of the A string, and then we... So that's A string open, and you got that 3rd fret with a little quarter step bend on it. And then we're back to like an E. Then we're gonna have... So you kind of wait for the 1 E and you hit on the of the 1. So 1 E and. So 2 0 2 0 3 0. So D D D D D, and then wait C C C. So all this again was. Have what I'm calling the part A riff. We have okay, and that part will happen a whole bunch of times in the song. So we got B string first, and then G to B. So it's hammer in to that open to 2, and then open G to that 2, hammer that into the 3 from the 2, O 3. And then pull it off and back in the same kind of way, and then O 2 O at the end. So you got 3 4. Okay, so we got that same B to C riff after that. So the walk up here in these chords was 5s, 7s, 9, 8, 8, and then 11, 12, 10. And then we're back to that A riff. And then the D chord to C chord thing. A riff again. Okay, then we're going to get into the solo. Now the solo is going to go a lot like that first kind of riff we did. We're going to go to the G string and back. So we got... There's a new measure here we're going to wait for the 1, so it's going to go 2, 1. So we have 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1. Okay, so it's O2 on the A, and then O2 on the D, O2 on the G, O2 again on the B, where you'd think it'd be a 3 a lot of times for a pentatonic, but he sticks with that 2 in there. That C sharp makes it sound different. So you got 1. So once we get to that high E up there, we're going to have B string, and then a couple E's with the 3 open on the B string. So we're going to bend that 2 on the G string, pull it, 2, 2 over here, and then... So we took a D string to the 2nd fret of the A, and then we go back to that A riff where we had that little bend on the 3. So all together, the solo so far, we got... Okay, so that was a da-da-dum, pull off D string, down to that 2 on the A string, same thing down here, G to G string, same thing down here, B string, 202, so it's always 202, 202, 202, little E and then 2 to 4 slide. 202 and then. So that last one is 1 down, 2 0, slide back up. G to D. Back into that D to C chords thing. So one more time in the solo, we got 4, 1. Okay, then we're in a new verse. We do that same A riff again, 2 times through. Then we have the. Then we got the D to C. So one of these times you can hit a little sus chord with that pinky in there. And then we got. So here's the keyboard solo. We're going to start out with sliding all these 12s down, these 3 strings down here. And then you get into the keyboard groove, and we're going to have some basic kind of chords. He kind of mixes it up. I'm going to show you kind of how to comp this a little bit. So once you got this 12 sliding down, you kind of wait for a while, and then you can hit a couple more. A few of those things like that. And then we're going to get into like a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That kind of thing. So you got 12s, 14s, and then 16, 15, 15. Back to the 14s, and then you'll have stuff like boom. Okay, basically just kind of does that type of thing. You could have 3 or 2 note chords. You could do the 2nd and 3rd strings on those. So long keyboard solo eventually will end on like a E minor chord. Drums pick us back up into the part A. We end up doing like 6 of those that time. We've got our chords. Okay, then we have the final guitar solo. Okay, so this one you got to just kind of like look at the, I suggest like the songsterr tab. Songsterr tab has all the like rhythms built into it. You can listen to the real song at the same time. But I'm going to run you through each little part here. It's hard to get the timing. You got to listen to it a lot. It's nice and slow, very tasty, very placed, everything very well. So first we're going to have. So we slid 7 to 11, hit it again, 9, 7, and then we're going back into the 11. Kind of the same. Kind of quicker there. So we have a bend on the 9, 7, 6, 4. Kind of a quick 4, 6, 4. A couple bends up and down there, and then we're gonna have a kind of a quick one, and then it is those go like with the vocal. And then we get a kind of quicker set here. 6, 7, 6, 4, 2. Four, 6, 7, 6, 7, 9, 9, 7 into the 11. Then we got a couple of these 7 11s. And then we have a couple chords here, little 12s, 14s. So listen and play along with that solo. That one's kind of tricky, the way it has so much space to it. And it kind of varies, the same types of sounds and stuff goes around the vocal and things like that. So excellent Robbie Krieger guitar stuff as always. Riders on the Storm, The Doors, 2 pages of tabs. Take it easy. See you soon. Thanks a lot.